Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 10 of XCom 2. I was having a look at the geoscape earlier and apparently we have a retaliation mission imminent. It says imminent. Oh, no, we've got free engineer, yeah, we'd like to get that. What were we picking up here actually? Were those supplies? What was it? Recruits, I think. No, it was recruits, rookies. Yeah, we have a retaliation strike literally just a week out, so I expect, unless we get another random mission like a guerrilla ops in between, we'll probably end up doing that one shortly, because this is going to take us 5 days. That was going to take us 2. Rapid response is complete, unfortunately. I've also noticed as well, that other dark site has disappeared. There was a dark site down there, and I think that's what boosted the Avatar project up, so I've really got to make sure that I keep my eye on that. There's another dark event complete, which is the Midnight Raid, so that's more expensive recruitment. Machinery is cleared. We definitely want to go and get the Advanced Warfare Center built. And we will assign an engineer. We also need to clear more machinery out. Do we only have the one exposed power coil? One down there, one down there. Let's start working down towards that one then. We'll go and start excavating this. We do have a free engineer. We'll have another one shortly if we finish this mission thingy. Right, let's keep rolling. And we have ourselves an engineer, so we will go and assign that engineer to the excavation, I think. Get that done even more quickly. So what do we look like on the excavation speed? 10 days. Not too shabby. We've got some experimental ammo coming soon. Still going to be a little while before we get the armor though, which is unfortunate. It's probably going to tell us now that, yep, our retaliation strike is imminent. Just need that button. Let's go and do the abandoned... Do we want to do the abandoned colony or do we want to try and... we can't really afford to get recruits at the moment. I think maybe we go down here and try and establish contact. We're at 2 or 3, so yeah, we'll go and establish contact down here so we can start heading towards the other dark site. Don't really need the recruits right now. So we'll start our scan. It's going to be 5 days. And that's the Avatar project progressing.
Continue to make progress on the Avatar project. We're going to
yeah, that is unfortunate. They're halfway now. I really need to speed things up. This is my first playthrough. I have a feeling that I've kind of done things in a bad order. Dragon rounds. Capped with a highly combustible mini charge, dragon rounds do bonus damage to all targets and can even set some targets alight. That might be useful for a sniper actually, because snipers tend to sit at the back. And we have a retaliation site. Well, we've got to go and do it, haven't we?
Setting course for Mexico.
Can't really ignore it. Bit of a shame, but it is what we must do. So, squad of 4. Still don't have a captain yet, so definitely think it's sensible to take along a healer and a hacker. Let's go and give the hacker the flashbang grenade, because that would be more useful. As much as I'd like to get a promotion for Freya, I think we do need to have our more promoted soldiers, so we're going to go along and take Voodoo. I am going to go and give Voodoo the dragon rounds though. He does have a scope. Do we have any upgrades on Shadowhawk's weapon? Right, it has an available slot, but we don't have any upgrades that we can give it. That is a shame. Okay, I think that is all we need. We've only got 1 frag grenade though, which is potentially problematic. I think we're going to be okay though. Let's go and get on in there. A fairly decent squad here. We've got a couple of heals. I know having a hacker isn't all that useful on a retaliation mission because there isn't really much to hack usually. But the way I look at it is my specialists tend to have the best aim, and also Azumo has that repeater, which gives him a chance of killing stuff. Operation Star Valley. Rescue at least 6 civilians. We know, of course, we're going to get at least 1 faceless. They may be more, because I have seen other people doing missions where there's been more than 1. So we do have to be careful with that.
Menace 1-5. Hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot, and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
Okay, so we've started right at the map wall, which I don't always like because it does make it hard to actually go and get a decent line of sight on things. Let's just start by moving forward with our concealed soldier, just so that we can start to get a bit of an overview of the battlefield. Let's go and take that full cover. So obviously we need to try and rescue civilians as quickly as we can.
These mutons seem a little more agile than the ones we've fought in the past. It looks like they're still serving as the aliens' front line, though.
So we've actually discovered a pack already. There are civilians down here. Of course, there is the problem that there could also be aliens down here. Let's go and look in this direction. Well, you haven't seen any. Let's start moving people up to this cover where we can. Dash moves are dangerous. And even though we're not against a timer as such, we do have the issue that the aliens are going to be trying to kill the civilians. So that does give us a certain level of get on with it. So let's go and put you over there in full cover. And we will move you into full cover as well. I always get a little bit nervous when I see multiple civilians together, because that to me feels like bait for a faceless. So we'll see if that's the case. Did we activate that group? No, we didn't. We do know they're there. They're already going to start shooting at civilians. We think. Oh, I was expecting that one to take the shot, but no. It was Helen Taylor over there. Of course, the quicker we can take out groups of enemies, the harder it's going to be for them to take out civilians. I actually dislike the number of civilians because you've got to rescue 6 out of 13, so it's almost a neck-and-neck race between you and the aliens. The aliens tend to kill 1 every turn, so you've really got 6 turns to rescue 6 civilians. And what I tend to dislike about it more than anything else is that the aliens only have to kill them, which they can do from range, whereas you have to rescue them, which means you have to stand right next to them. And you have to worry about the faceless, where the aliens do not. Now, one of these could be a faceless. I think we might need to start getting people down into a position. That's only half cover, but we need to start rescuing civilians. That's the problem with these missions. You've got to start rescuing civilians quickly.
Go on, get out of here.
That one is actually a civilian. Let's hope that this one isn't a faceless. Be nice if I'd love to move on to the tile he's standing on. Unfortunately, that's probably not going to be doable. We could potentially move there, but let's see who else we've got. Voodoo is probably going to have to move up. Let's go and get you further forwards and see what you can see. You might even activate that group of aliens. You have done. Which is unfortunate, but the quicker we take them out, yeah, if we can take them out quickly, then we don't have to worry too much about them killing civilians. Now, unfortunately, Shadowhawk is a mile back. But I would like to do some damage to that. Now, you can move to that tile on your blue move. I think if you can get to there and take a shot with an acid grenade, and I think using an acid grenade to hit a muton is value. because it will remove its armour, or some of its armour. No, it has removed its armour. Also gives it acid burn. Did 3 damage. We do still have a shot that we could take with you. Who else have we got up here? We have Voodoo. Voodoo, unfortunately, isn't going to be able to get close enough to take a shot, so let's just move him forwards into full cover. We do have a Zumo around here. Now, obviously, you've only got 1 move left. You don't have a line of sight on that guy. And we can't really flank the... we could move there into full cover. Oh, I hope this guy isn't a faceless. Please don't be a faceless. It isn't a faceless. Good. Okay. That's fine then. So, you could take a shot. I think we just put him onto Overwatch because these guys are in acid, so they're going to want to move. So you're going to Overwatch here. I'd like to put Voodoo in a better spot. He can't do anything back there. Let's just move him up towards this tree. He'll be better served on subsequent turns that way. I'm still up here, of course. I've got to be careful where I move because most of these tiles, if I move into them, I am going to be seen. So I think what I might do is just go and run into cover over here. I won't be spotted. It gets me a little bit closer to some of the civilians. That's assuming, of course, they're not all faceless. Which they could be. So, what's going on over here? You took 3 damage from the acid burn, and you're probably going to move. You instantly died, so you won't set off the Overwatch. So if you move now, which you probably should do, because you're in acid, and you should set off the Overwatch. Are you going to move? No, you're just going to stand there in the acid, really. I am surprised by that. Okay, there's another civilian. Well, we've rescued 2 civilians. We're quite close to 2 more. And again, that's assuming they're not both faceless. Or one of them could be faceless. Right, you are going to move. You didn't actually set off Overwatch. And now you're directly next to Azumo. But you're actually taking a shot at... actually taking a shot at Gizmo. Well, I think you've got to heal yourself, because you've just taken a butt ton of damage there, so let's go and do that.
Healer mode.
Now, I don't really want to give my concealment away if possible. Let's go and highlight Kyle. We've got Kyle there. We can't reach this guy. We can reach this one. Of course, that means we're out of cover, but it's only a single movement, so we can always dodge back. There we go. We are safe there. It wasn't a faceless. So we could just flank this guy and shoot him from behind. It would be leaving Kyle out in the open, which is a little bit of a concern, but we haven't seen any other groups nearby, so we might be okay. Before we do that, though... Right, if I move, I'm going to get spotted, so... I think Kyle does need to take his shot here. There's only a 77% chance to hit, though. Voodoo has only a 43. Really? From up there? Shadowhawk definitely needs to get into a position where he is going to be more useful. So into full cover. And you don't have a shot from there. I didn't necessarily think that you would. I don't really want to come out of... Right, if we move Kyle, he won't be able to take a shot. I don't really want to come out of concealment, though. Which is problematic. Do we just take the shot? What about Voodoo's pistol shot? 72% chance to hit with your pistol. Do you know what? Go for it. And we got the kill. Brilliant.
Hostiles pacified.
So, that now means we can put Kyle somewhere safer. And hopefully not trigger any more aliens on this turn. So, let's move you back there. And we will use myself to go and activate this civilian. Hopefully we don't pull another group. Could be a faceless. We'll run back if it is. No, it is a civilian. Fantastic. We didn't pull another group, so we'll withdraw back to full cover. And we've already saved 4 civilians. So I will take that as good. We can't see any more aliens, so let's move people forward where we can. Could give you another heal, but I think you've got enough, so... Don't really want to risk moving anybody else forward. Let's just put you on Overwatch. Let's play it safe. We do need to get to 2 more civilians, and of course, as soon as we've rescued the 2 civilians, we can then start to take our time. You can hear movement. Sounds like somebody climbing a ladder. I have also seen the enemies walk through fire and environmental hazards and actually kill themselves on it. So, that's always fun.
We're losing civilians left and right, Commander.
Let's hope if there's any more mutons on the map, they all go and commit suicide by walking through fire, but... Okay, so we've got 3 dead civilians now. We need to grab some more. Can we see any? There's a couple over there. Again, we could be looking at potential faceless. We cannot see any over in this direction. I think we're going to move over here. We have already been over here once with myself and we knew it was fine. We don't want to run into fire, of course, so let's go and move out into the open. We are concealed. So while we're here, we're not spotted.
They need to be prepared for the next advent sweep of this area.
Okay, so you're not seen right now, so we could go and move you into potential full cover over here.
Roger that.
Right, okay, now we need to start getting other people into place. So who have we got? We've got Azumo. Let's get Azumo up into full cover. You're not running through fire or anything doing that, are you? No. Now, there is a penalty on snipers now, so having your snipers just sit right at the back permanently is not necessarily a good idea. So we will start to move forwards with our snipers. And I think this is one of the reasons why they've made the sort of pistol build more viable for snipers now, simply because you're not supposed to sort of just camp with them at the back anymore. We will start moving some people forward. Again, I'm doing a lot of dash moves here, which is dangerous, but the urgency of the mission kind of forces that upon you. And, you can sort of sit down there, I guess. We don't think we've got any alien groups nearby. Yep, and we found a faceless. That is unfortunate. And that's going to be on our turn as well, so he will get to attack somebody, unfortunately. He's actually spotted me. Might come straight for me now. We've got a group over there in that direction. I'm always tempted to say, like, north, south, east and whatever, but as you can sort of spin the map round and there isn't a... There's no cardinal compass in this, then it's really difficult to say. But we know we've got a group of aliens over there. We've also spotted another pod, including a muton. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. That civilian's in trouble. Now, where are you? You're going to go and sort of hit me in the face, aren't you? Please don't. There you're going to, though, aren't you? Of course you are. And he missed. Swing and a miss. Well, we're revealed now, so we can just sort of shotgun him in the face and try and kibble him. I would like to get rid of these guys that are all over the place. First of all, let's just have a quick look here with Voodoo. You do have some shots. You've got an 86% chance on that guy. 64% chance on that guy. We've got Shadowhawk over here at the back. You do have more acid grenades. Can you reach the muton? Not from your current position, you can't. You'd have to move up. We need to kill this guy. We don't really have any cover here. Of course, I would still have cover if I moved here. Chance to hit with Slash is 96% chance to do 4 to 6 damage. Whereas the shotgun would also be 4 to 6 damage with 100% chance. I think I'm going to move up to this full cover. And I'm going to take a 100% shotgun hit to the face, which didn't do nearly as much damage as I would have liked it to. Who else have we got here at the back who might be able to take a shot? You've got a 75% chance to hit. Absolutely. Let's move you a little bit closer. And you're going to take your now 78% chance to hit. Yep, 78% chance to kill the faceless, or to hit it at least. We hit, but still no crit. That's some poor shooting. I don't really want to waste my sniper shot on it. It'd be nice if we could kill some of these off. I really want to hit that muton, but I can't see it anymore. It's over here somewhere, but I can't remember the exact tile it was on, which bothers me. Right, let's use a Zumo. A Zumo actually has combat protocol. Does it tell us how much damage it does? Not sure whether it does 1 damage or 2. So I'm reluctant to use that. 82% chance to shoot it in the face. We're in full cover, so I think we should stay here and take the shot. Okay, we did get the kill.
Target neutralized.
Now I really do want to kill that muton, but I can't see where it is. And I can't move Shadowhawk into any better cover. Let's move him forward slightly. We might get a line of sight on that muton from here. And we actually can. Now then, you've got an acid grenade. We can't hit both of them, unfortunately. But we definitely want to hit the muton, so we'll take that shot. So that removes his armor, did 2 damage, and it's put acid burn on him. I don't hold out a lot of hope for that civilian. Now, we do still have a potential shot with Voodoo. He's only got a 30% chance shot on the muton. 64 and 64. I'm tempted to just go long watch here. Because the muton is going to move because he's in the acid. So he's down to 4 health. Of course, it might be one of the other guys that moves first and causes the overwatch shot. No, the muton is moving. And we do get our long watch shot. It has low odds, but we do have those dragon rounds. Unfortunately, we missed. He's probably going to try and flank us. And he's shooting at Shadowhawk. Everybody hates Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk took a fair bit of damage there, but we can heal him up. That's assuming, of course, he doesn't get horribly murdered by everybody else. You're shooting me in the back. That was a crit. It was only a crit of 4, luckily. And we've got a stun lancer here. Is he going to go for the civilian? He's going for the civilian. That's annoying, but at least he's not killing us. So we've got rid of 1 faceless, and this will be another pack of aliens potentially killed. Right, so we've got some heals, but we need to see who we can get killed first. We've still got that muton to kill. Let's open up with Matt and see what you've got a shot on. You've got an 89% chance to kill that guy, so I think it's only fair. And it was a crit. Job done. Didn't even see the exact number, but it was a good shot. Now, I still can't get close enough to that muton unless I want to go and melee it. There is a chance that that will fail. We could also pull another group. You have... do you know what? Let's just go and make sure we get this job done. Be a 4. It's a 4. He's dead. Good. Okay. So that is fine. Who's got the least health? See, my health's not actually too bad. Do we want to go around there and try and flank you? Is there a chance that we'll pull somebody else? I guess there's always that chance, but that group came from over there, so I shouldn't have thought there's another group right there that we're going to spot. And we have a 100% chance with the shotgun to the face.
Target neutralized.
So Shadowhawk has only 4 hit points. So let's take Gizmo. We can move Gizmo up a little. And we can use our last heal on Shadowhawk.
Go patch him up.
Still need 4 civilians. No, 2 civilians, and there's 4 left alive. So we've still got to be careful here. Azumo does still have both of his moves. Now, can we see any more civilians? Because at the moment, I cannot. And I think we've got to start heading over here. I don't see a single civilian on the map right now. And that worries me. Well, we don't want to accidentally pull anything. We know this is a safe spot, so we'll go over here and overwatch.
Covering now.
Okay, well that's a good thing. So let's go and use our conceal.
Now you see me.
And this makes scouting a little bit safer. Okay, still haven't spotted anything. Still can't see any civilians. We know we've got an alien group over in this direction somewhere. So let's take Azumo. We'll put him this side of the tree so he's in high cover. Again, still nothing spotted. We do have to be relatively quick though. Voodoo. Looks like anywhere we can put you is going to be next to stuff that's liable to explode, which I don't like at all. So let's run you forward to this full cover. You've got long watch, so you can probably hit most stuff from there anyway. Gizmo, you're a medic really, so you don't really need to charge too far forwards, even though you're out of Gremlin heals. You've still got your aid protocol. And you've got a revive, you've got Gremlin your aid protocol, so that could be useful. I think we'll overwatch you though. Azumo we are going to overwatch. And then we've just got Shadowhawk, who did take a bit of a knock, but I think we can safely move him forwards. And yeah, we'll also in fact we'll reload. I'm not going to take an overwatch shot anyway unless I get detected, so let's have full ammo. I can hear movement. Right, there's a civilian over there. And there's a civilian in there. We've got to work our way around to the back of this building. Now, to me, that means there's probably going to be aliens everywhere, which is, again, a little bit worrying. Let's move over here. Hopefully we're not going to get spotted. We didn't get spotted. Can't rescue that civilian on this turn. Let's move to there again. Again, there could be multiple faceless on the mission. It's quite possible. Let's also move... We could put somebody up on this roof, actually. Again, high ground is great, but when you've got no cover, high ground is bad.
Moving.
But we'll move Azumo forwards. We didn't see any aliens. We've got 2 civilians here we can potentially rescue. Not going to do anything with him yet, because we might need to use that flashbang grenade or something. Let's get Shadowhawk into a more useful position. That could be risky for the sake of getting into full cover, but I think we're going to do it. We can always aid protocol him if we need to. Yep, he hasn't pulled anything, that's fine. Voodoo, I'd like you in a position where you can see that building a little more easily. So we're going to do that, and we will just overwatch you. And then we have our medic, who can't really get anywhere all that useful. So I think I'll just put you inside the bus for now.
Solid copy. Advent forces.
Good, and there's no muton party in the bus. And all of a sudden, you managed to spot something from all the way over there. How on earth does that happen? We've got a mech to deal with now. We're all out of acid grenades. And it's the alien's turn. That's annoying. Has scattered the civilians slightly. I'm very annoyed by that. I don't know how you saw them from there. Zumo does have a flashbang. Flashbangs have one hell of a range on them. Not sure whether or not they even affect mechs, and the mech's on the roof anyway. The mech's going to be a problem, but I think we're definitely going to use the flashbang on the 2 stun lancers. That'll disorient them both. Why hasn't this civilian auto-rescued? We are standing in his zone. Is that a faceless as well? Yep. And we've also got another faceless. All of a sudden, this mission has just got a lot more difficult. So we've got a mech and a faceless. Which also means we're running out of civilians. I'm stood right next to one. You're about to go and kill one over there, aren't you? Well, at least it means we could... Well, we could throw a grenade up there if we could actually see him.
It's turning into a massacre out there, Commander.
Getting a line of sight on that roof is going to be next to impossible. We're running out of spare civilians as well. You're taking a shot at one of our specialists and missing. That's good. What about the stun lancer? You're overwatching now. You're definitely going to come running out. We do have a long watch from... It's only a pistol watch, but... Fortunately missed.
Come on!
Are you attacking somebody? Can't actually see. You are attacking somebody. You missed. That's good. Okay. A lot of missed attacks. And we've now spotted ourselves, so that's fine. And we've got the guy on the roof, which is annoying. This bus is going to blow, so we cannot stay in this bus. That is just stupid. Okay, Voodoo, you have a line of sight. You've got an 83% chance. 44. Okay, take that shot. Makes the most sense. Only did 5 damage. You need to get out of there because that bus is going to blow up. And you should probably try and rescue the civilian if you can. Because for some reason it hasn't rescued him automatically. Even though it should have done. Because we're in his range. What about if we... No, we've got to do this in the right order. You need to come out of the bus. Just don't... Oh, there's an overwatch. He's disoriented, which might help. He did miss. Good. I didn't even see that overwatch. Completely missed it. Okay, so you can take a shot. 85%. We can actually see the mech from here. But we're going to take that 85% shot on the faceless, because he's our problem right now. Cannot believe you only did 3 damage there. Is the faceless burning? Yeah, but we don't know how much damage he's going to take. Shadowhawk, I'd like to get a grenade up onto that roof. I don't know if we're going to be able to get close enough to do that. Really don't want to be next to the exploding bus. We definitely need to kill that faceless. This is a really difficult decision. Zumo, we need to move you. We can move you safely over here. And then you can fire at the faceless. 78, 71 on you, 34, 32. It's got to be the faceless. Good, at least that thing's down.
Target neutralized.
Now that leaves us with Shadowhawk. I'd love to be able to blow up the mech, but I'm just a little bit worried about trying to do that right now. You don't have any grenades left, which is unfortunate. We could try and move you and get a line of sight on the mech. I'm not sure where we could move you where you would get a line of sight on the mech. Doesn't help when you can't see the mech's health bar. That line of sight indicator is so useful, except when you can't get everything on the screen. Yeah, you'd be able to see if you moved over here, but I can't put you anywhere into cover. Right, can I see that mech's health bar and highlight that tile? Maybe if I zoom the camera around 1,000 times. Where's the mech? Am I even looking in the right direction? No, there's the mech. Where did I want to move you to? There? Can't really move to anywhere where we could see. We could try and do a suppress, which is probably worth it. Or do we just overwatch? I think we just overwatch. So you're in cover, overwatch. I need to get to cover and overwatch. This is technically full cover and it should rescue the civilian, which we do need to do. Does that still not actually rescue the civilian? How stupid is that? Okay, we will overwatch. Still very worried about this. Mainly worried about that mech. That's taking your cover out. That wasn't supposed to happen. Now that mech's going to cause problems for us. Yeah, you're not in cover, so you're just going to get... He's actually... Oh, that was annoying. That actually took out a lot of cover. Right, you're moving. We do have... Please hit. We need the look. Okay, we didn't get the kill there, unfortunately. Oh, but Shadowhawk did. Okay, so they've got one attack left. They could still kill somebody if they tried hard enough. I've got a feeling these are the last two enemies. I could be wrong about that. Don't tell me you're killing the civilian. Oh, you cheeky git. Right, how many civilians are left on the map? I think we've got one left that we need to rescue. Not even 100% sure now. That was just harsh. There are 2 civilians left, and we need to rescue 2. So this means we need to kill everything. Basically, it's that straightforward. We need to kill everything. And I guess the first thing we should do is take a shot with our sniper. Except we're out of ammo. And we can't reload and fire. So we've got to use a pistol shot. We've still got a 95% chance to hit with the pistol. And we could crit. We only did 3 damage, which was unfortunate. He is on fire, but that isn't necessarily going to kill him. You've got a 95% chance to hit. Let's... Was it 95? 85. Let's get you into some sort of cover. And take the shot. 85% chance. Don't miss. Okay, didn't miss. So what we've got to do now with our remaining available shots is we've got to go and kill the mech. Basically. Can we flank it? Yes. So we should. We're going to be leaving ourselves right out in the open. But what choice do we have? Not even sure you can theoretically flank mechs, but we'll do what we can. 78% chance to hit. We could kill it if the repeater works. Hey! And it did! Mech is dead. Brilliant. Oh, wow. That was intense. And it means we just rescued the right amount of civilians. Wow. Got a lot of wounded soldiers from that, but we killed all of the aliens. And we did rescue 6 civilians. 100% successful shot as well. 1 enemy killed per turn on average. That was tricky. That was tricky, and we've taken some hits. The team's going to be beaten up for a while, but that's why we take our good team along to these retaliation events. You want your best people for that. But yeah, that was just so just so intense, really. Okay, so let's see who's going to be out and for how long. We are building that facility, of course, that allows us to reduce our recovery time, so that's definitely going to be worth it. Especially after this. But everybody's pretty beat up. At least everybody came home. So we've got 3 people gravely wounded. Azumo, you get a promotion. You are going to get Haywire Protocol. We don't have anybody that has this yet. You may target robotic and mechanical enemies with your gremlin attempting to hack and seize control of them. Let's go and get that for you. Yes, please. And Voodoo, you are wounded. You're going to be out for 6 days. You are going to have Deadeye. Take a shot with a small aim penalty for a significant damage boost. So you're going to be a very long-range sniper with very high damage output. Can't believe we've got so many people injured there. We didn't even get any loot from all of that. We do have mutons available now for the muton autopsy. And I thought we had mech already. From one of those early... Oh no, we didn't recover the mech, did we? Because it was an extraction mission. Okay, well that's good. We've got some extra supplies. Soldiers shaken. Reduced will. Well, if we can take him along on some milk run missions, that'll actually be quite good. Because by doing that, he'll actually get increased will by the end of it all. I'm going to end the video there, because obviously being a retaliation mission, that went on for quite some time. I am happy with the outcome. I'd have preferred to have taken a few less bumps and bruises.
It's all we've got. And I know the
but we are doing well. Is that Marbs down there having a drink at the bar? And Afro there, Foundation Afro, actually serving behind the bar. That's pretty funny. But yeah, I think we will end it there. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you are still enjoying XCOM 2, and I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.